Good morning. Hold on. I'm still adjusting literally everything. Hold on. There we go. Some music. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hello. I'm exhausted. What's up, man? Said, Boo. Rowan, reading a 205-page book in one sitting. Neat. Dark Shadow Soul. Rawr. 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 What's that be? Fart. Fart. Lol. Hello, everybody. Hello. Good morning. How are you all doing? Bear, you made it. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? Shoop da whoop. I am exhausted. I literally woke up 15 minutes ago. I realized what time it was, and I was like, oh no. I can actually make the stream on time for us. Yes, you guys are on time. I'm the one that's late. I'm the one that's late today. Like I said, I just woke up. Wait, hold on. Let me make myself nice and comfy. There we go. I woke up 15 minutes ago. I am exhausted. I did not sleep well at all last night. Dark Shadow, sorry, I'm tired. I haven't been able to sleep yet. See, I feel that, Dark Shadow, so I have not. I didn't get much sleep last night either. I got maybe an hour worth of sleep. I'm exhausted. I finished work and had a nap with the calories. Oh, kiki naps. My kitties didn't want to nap with me last night. I unfortunately have a single bed, so it's not enough space for them to kind of want to cuddle. I had no school today. Nice! Day off. Nice. I was out all night and got home. I feel that. I was like that. I did that like the other day. I think I did that last Thursday. I had a friend of mine needed help, and then we ended up just hanging out, playing video games up until like 4 in the morning, and then I ended up going home and doing a stream, and then went to sleep. Yes. I feel exactly that. Is it a public free holiday over there too? That's for Rowan. That's a question for Rowan. Oh, sorry. I have a lesson. I went home. Sick. Oh, Rowan, you're sick. Oh no. I hope you feel better, friend. I hope you feel better. Hang out with the old guys, making jokes and playing games. I feel that. True. It's a public free holiday in Australia. Ooh, I did not know that. I'm just here having my breakfast. I'm still eating my breakfast, y'all. So if you hear crunching or munching, just know that that's me eating some English muffins. I made them all nice and toasty. I'm starving. Jack, hi! I'm so happy you made it, Floofle. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? How's your weekend? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Jack. I hope you had a nice, peaceful, and lovely weekend. If I disappear, I probably died watching. Well, hopefully it's not a permadeath, so get plenty of rest. Dark Shadow Soul, get plenty of rest. Okay. How was your weekend? Was okay? I'm glad to hear it. I hope that you had a good weekend. I hope that your weekend was relaxing. I'm still having breakfast. I'm having breakfast still, so you guys can probably hear the crunch. Wait. It's not super crunchy anymore. It got cold, so while I was setting up, but still crispy enough for me to nom. Rip in peace, Settle. So yep, that exhaustion. Sing songs about me. I can sing songs today. I'm in a mood to sing. I'm not doing a karaoke stream, but I can verbose a few lines. But right now I'm shoving my face full of food because I am hungry. The weekend was kind of rough for me. I mean, I had some time I spent time with my friends this weekend, as I always do. My weekend of bad decisions. Was very fun. It's always fun. However, it's a little stressful. So my grandma, a little life update. My grandma is not out of the hospital yet. I found a couple of things that was very concerning to them, and they wanted to make sure that they did everything they could to make sure everything was regulated before we sent her home. It's been a very stressful time, so she's gonna be in the hospital for a few more days, probably. But she has been doing better. I saw her this weekend. I did saw her this weekend before I went to see my friends. She had a bit more energy. She was definitely ready to go home. But because the doctors say they see things in her blood work that looked really concerning, they wanted to keep her. So that was that. So it's a little stressful, but it's been a time. It's been a time. I'm sorry. Thank you, Dark Shadow. So I appreciate it. It's like I said, it's been rough, but it's okay. I'm so sorry. I appreciate. Thank you all for the sentiment. I appreciate it. I'm trying to keep positive. I'm trying to keep upbeat. You know, life is funny that way. So I'm dealing with my grandma being grumpy all the time now. It's grandparents reach that age, they just turn into grumps, 24/7 grumps. I feel that. Blah. Blah. So this might be a little TMI, but today I used I usually use a stick deodorant, like a bar deodorant, you know. And then today I used a spray deodorant because I was like, I'm lazy. I don't wanna just be like doing all the motions. I just wanted to quickly get ready. And I keep tasting it now. I didn't spray it in my face, but now I taste it, like the scent of it. It's very strong, so I can taste it in my food, and it tastes funky. And it smells wonderful. Like, it smells like peaches. It's the Native deodorant. Not sponsored, by the way. But, Native deodorant. I really like because my skin is super sensitive, so, I get really picky. I get very picky with my skin, like my skincare and like, you know, stuff like that, because my skin is really sensitive. Like, certain things make me break out pretty badly. Deodorant is one of those things that can make me break out really badly if it's a certain, like, if it has certain ingredients in it. So using Native deodorant, I've been like, I like it. If Native ever wanted to sponsor me, I would 100% vouch for them, because I use the deodorants as a customer, not as a paid sponsorship or anything. I wish Native, if you're out there and you're listening, sponsor me. I love your stuff. I really do. But it works for me. It's beautiful. It works for me, and it smells really good. They came out with a candy shop collection. I've been using one that smells like gummy bears. It's amazing. But I bought a spray deodorant because that was a new item that they had that I hadn't seen before since the last time I bought the deodorants. And since I usually buy in bulk, it's been a while. So I was like, oh, spray deodorant, I'm gonna try it. And it smells amazing. It smells like fresh peaches. And I actually quite love it. But, I sprayed some on this morning because usually I'm not really a fan of spray deodorants. But I used some this morning, and I can still taste it. Like, I thought I had gotten some in my mouth, so I was being super careful. No, it's literally just the scent is so strong that I can taste it. And I'm not upset because I smell it and it smells amazing, but I'm eating bread and it just feels so wrong. Use orange peel mist? No. That is the worst thing I could use for my skin. No. Like, I like mist. I like a little bit of an orange peel, little orange peel oil misting in my drinks, but not on my skin, because that will cause what was it called? There's a condition that if you get like citrus oils and juice on your hand from fresh, like your skin for fresh citrus, and then you go outside in the sun, and it causes some kind of dermatitis. Something dermatitis. It can definitely cause your skin to be burnt by the sun, because of course it's oil. It's gonna magnify on your skin. It's gonna be very painful, very painful. So if you ever make like fresh lemonade or anything like that, and you're about to go out into the sun, make sure to wash your hands very, very thoroughly, and wear like skin protectant, like A&D ointment or you know, like not gloves, because usually when people make lemonade, it's like the hot summery days. So make sure to like wash your hands very, very thoroughly. Like, get between the fingies, under the nails, on every crevice of the knuckles. Trust me, that stuff hurts. I've had it happen to me before. It's very painful. And I already have photosensitivity. I can't be in like direct sunlight, so that's extremely painful. Promise. Eating an orange. Yum, yum, yum. I wish I had oranges. I need to go buy some fruit. I ran out of fruit to eat. I need more fruit in my diet. Wasabi, you're pushing that orange peel mist. Are they paying you? Are the oranges paying you to promote their mist? But yeah. So, but yeah. So I'm tasting nothing. I've tasted nothing but deodorant and peaches right now because of the scent. Wasabi's being sponsored. Inspired by big orange peel. Like, it smells fantastic, but the effects on your skin will be absolutely abysmal. So my breakfast is just 2 English muffins. I already ate one, so this is my second one that I'm eating. And lemon lime seltzer water. It's delicious, but it makes me burp. Something awful. So if I burp, I'm going to apologize in advance, because that is disgusting. They're holding at my gunpoint. Oh, that'd be awful. The big orange mafia selling their peel mist. Lemon lime seltzer water. I like seltzer water, I just can't have it unflavored. Creator had bought a case of unflavored seltzer water last week and I was miserable. It was like, ugh. Like, I only drink seltzer water if it has a little bit of flavor in it. They got an orange peel to my hand. They won't hesitate to use the mist. Oh my god, that's the worst. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be painful. Oh no. Oh no. Nom 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 nom. So, a friend of mine. Oh no, Rowan, breathe. Drink some water. Be careful. Okay, so a friend of mine gave me a ton of like toy Pokeballs, and I got a ton of them. Not just like the regular Pokeballs, but like all the fancy ones too. And I'm struggling to find some place to put them. I want to put them with the rest of my collection of stuff that I have on the wall here. My pop figures and my other little figurine, my terrarium figures. But I don't know. I do not know where to put them. I'm thinking about putting them in the corner. Because the way my setup is, it's an L-shaped desk, so I'm stuck in a nice little corner by the window. By another window, which is nice. And I have these floating shelves that are just stuck up on both sides of the wall now. Especially since I got new figures, they're stuck on both sides of the wall. So the wall directly in front of me, and then this wall right here on the side of me. And there's a corner, and I think I want to put them in the corner. Oh yeah, so I told the person about the new, yeah, those are my new shelves. I might reorganize my figures so I can have all the Marvel figures together. Because I have 2 Deadpool figures that lovely Morrigan gave me for my birthday a couple of years ago. And I have those displayed up now. And I want to probably put those with my lovely little bronze Stan Lee statue, Rescue, and with Rescue and Spoodermans as well. So I might do the thingy, rearrange it, put Aki Dearest's figure over with my other ones. Put the little mushroom, my little mushroom tins with Alice, my Alice in Wonderland figure I have. I don't know. I want to reorganize and clean up a bit. I want to do a lot of that today too. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's gorgeous. I'm going to probably end up cleaning and rearranging all my figures. And try to put them, because I have these Pokeballs. You can hear me playing with them. They're solid plastic Pokeballs. This one doesn't want to close, so I might end up gluing it closed. What I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to glue these boys closed, stick them on my wall with some Velcro dots. I got Velcro dots. I can always rearrange them, but I don't know how. I kind of want to put them in the corner, kind of like alternating each side of the wall, so it'll be a one on one wall, one on the other, and keep going until it's all the way down. But I don't know. Or I could put them along underneath one of the shelves, but I have to worry about my kitties because the kiddos like they like to knock things down. If I put them up with Velcro dots, they're definitely gonna be knocked down. Hi, Icy! Hello, my life go brr. Yes, I can feel that. I feel that very much, Icy. Pokeball ASMR? Pokeball ASMR? Maybe. I have to. I recently just broke one of my claws. It happened in the middle of the night. I think my nail was just very fragile and dry because I've been working with my hands a lot with cleaning and cooking and stuff. So I have neglected my nail health. So I had to end up chopping them down. I'll probably end up redoing them. Put some nail oil on it and filing them down to make them a little shorter. So that happened. I actually it was a middle nail that popped off, but it came off with some skin, so it hurt. So I'm probably gonna wait a couple of days before I redo my nails. Maybe just cut my nails short and invest in press-ons for a while. I don't know. My fingers are scattered all over my shelves. Mine was scattered all over my room. I wanted to put up some new shelves, but I didn't want to use the bookshelf behind me. I wanted to actually, because then that's gonna get jam-packed with figures instead of books, and that would do something with that would aggravate and irk the heck out of me. So I put it up on the wall. My other wall. My wall here is pretty blank anyway, so. And let me get things online, so. Yum 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 yum. Guys, the other top reasons why you hate school. I hate school because of the monotony of it all. You know? It's just like the same thing every day. It's boring. I didn't hate school necessarily, but I hated the monotony of it. It was like the same thing every day. I definitely enjoyed college a lot more, but you know, it's the same kind of thing. I don't like structured learning like that. I have to escape detentions constantly. Why are you getting into detention, Rowan? Why are you putting your butt into detention? Are you not paying attention in class? Like, I know it's boring, but you gotta at least pay attention in class. Very important. Your education is very important. You don't want to be a big dumb with one brain cell like me. Homework? See, my trick is for me, my trick was for homework was I'd spend a little extra time after school and just do it all in one sitting in the school's library. And then go home and not have to think about it. Because I hated doing homework. So I figured if I did it at school, it would just mean that my school day would be a little longer, but once I was done, I could just leave. Or just don't do it. But then you get into trouble. Then you get into trouble and your grades suffer. Everyone hated school after their final exams. Yeah, I always hated school after final exams. Cal, you made it! My trick for homework is just don't do it. What are they gonna do? Give you more homework? Just do that. But your grade suffers when you don't do the homework. So you can go from a high GPA to a low GPA real quick with the homework. So it's better just to do it while you're still at school. The moment you get the homework, take a little bit of that free time you have after school, sit in your school's library, do the work, you know, or do some of the work, and then you can finish the rest at home, and then you don't have to think about it. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of you utilizing your time while you're at school. So yeah, maybe I spend an extra hour after school. Don't care. The homework's done. I can get to home, and then I get to go home and play video games. Creamy cheesy, creamy cheesy, creamy cheesy, creamy cheesy, creamy cheesy, creamy cheese. Cal, I'm the life advice giver. Don't listen to Cal's advice. The man is an agent of chaos and destruction. You're going to fall into the abyss of doom with Cal's advice half the time. But the teacher never checked anyway, so no one did it. That's my. Okay, I'm a professional. I didn't read out of the books for my year 12 English exam. And my essay was used as an example by my teacher. See, but you're a great writer, so you can bullshit your way through anything, Cal. So, that doesn't count. Not everyone has the ability to bullshit stories like you do. Be like me, and one day you can work too. Work in a super epic host cafe. I mean, working at a host cafe is good. Is a good job, but you know, you can always strive to do more. I am not in chaos. I am the chaos. Yes, I see you are the chaos. I can wholeheartedly agree. You are a small bundle of absolute, pure, undiluted chaos. Crunchy. Yum yum. I'm sorry, I'm still eating. I'm trying to take my time eating so I don't choke and die. I think that would be the worst thing to happen on stream right now. Just choke and die. So I'm trying not to do that. Oh, so schedule for this week. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing for the schedule this week, by the way. Tomorrow we're going to continue our story time with Lily's Ghosts. That story is such a silly little story. So I'm going to finish reading that. I think we might be able to finish it tomorrow. It's not a long book. It's not a long book at all. We might be able to finish it by tomorrow or by next week, depending on how much farther we have left in the story. Let's see. Wednesday, no streams, because I don't stream on Wednesdays. Thursday, I haven't decided. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Maybe a drawing stream. Or a watch-along. We haven't done a watch-along in a while. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Friday, I do want to continue to do... I want to go back... I want to revisit the Boogeyman, since I still have it up in my brain. We're going to try to get the best possible ending on the Boogeyman. Because apparently we just missed one little prompt and got one of the bad endings, which sucks! So, I'm going to do that. I'm probably gonna work at a cafe in town when I'm older. We have a bunch of where I live. Cafes, I don't know. I like cafes. That's a good job to kind of start your way into the workforce. You know, get that experience and everything. You know. Completely off topic, but I killed for some chicken nuggets right now. Ah, chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. That sounds so good. I think I'll get me some chicken nuggets for lunch. I'm gonna go get me some dino nuggies. That's what I want. I want dinosaur nuggets. I'm gonna get some dino nuggies. Watch along all of One Piece? Yeah, no. I don't even have the patience to watch One Piece on my own time. I don't think I'm gonna sit there and stream One Piece. Besides, I don't think I can even do that on YouTube because of copyright strikes. So no. I'm almost done with my breakfast, guys. I'm sorry. I'm hungry. Like I said, I woke up 15 minutes before stream and I had to rush to get everything done. Get myself washed up, woken up for the day, feed the kitties, clean up my bed, set up the stream. All that fun stuff. Skill issue? No, just pure exhaustion. I'm just tired. I mean, I can function just fine when I'm tired, but I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to wake up. I was just tired. I didn't sleep well at all last night. Like, I intended to go to bed around 12 so I could just sleep through the night, most of the night. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get comfortable. It was one of those nights where you just, no matter what you did, tossing, turning, changing pajamas, changing your sheets, changing your pillows, like I couldn't get comfortable. It was just one of the nights when you just can't get comfortable no matter what you do. Maybe we should need some gamer subs. I don't want to have some gamer subs this morning. I didn't want gamer subs this morning. I didn't feel up to it. Cause I'm not out of energy. I'm just tired. Like once I have my breakfast, take my medications, and I have my medications right here. I had put them on the plate. I put them on my plate so I wouldn't forget them. Once I take my medications, I kind of get myself settled up for the daily routine, and then I'll be fine. It's a beautiful day, so that gives me some energy. Like the sunshine gives me energy. I can't stand standing in it due to my photosensitivity, but I do enjoy a nice warm sunshine. some nice warm sunshine through filtered windows. I'm a mobile player because I can't afford to buy a PC, but that a PC, oh ho, the things I do. I feel that. Did you try sleeping? I did, Wasabi. When you need to sleep. Did you try binging an entire documentary instead of sleeping? No, I did not want to bother setting that up for myself. And I know more about a random American criminal's entire life about my own mother. Oh, those crime documentaries, yes. No, crime documentaries are not my thing. I find them kind of boring, honestly. I guess it depends. I guess it depends on who's being talked about. Like, I think the only person I would listen to but talk about like crime stories is like Bailey Sarian, who's a YouTuber here on this lovely little platform. She talks about killers and stuff, and the way she tells her stories is pretty entertaining. So for me, it's like that's the only way I'll listen to anything crime related. Like, you guys are messaging faster than I can keep up. Holy crap. I would actually have to my PO. So I recommend doing that instead of sleeping. Maybe. I like to listen to ASMR when I sleep. Not like the whispery, talky ASMR, but like rain hitting a rooftop type of ASMR. You know what I mean? Like the ambient sounds ASMR. Did you try planting Chinese bamboo to wait 5 years to sprout? No. Did you try unsubscribing from PewDiePie? I never subscribed to PewDiePie. I'm not a fan of PewDiePie's content. I don't think he himself is a terrible individual, but I don't know the dude, so I can't really say much one way or another. I know nothing about PewDiePie except that he's apparently Swedish and does the funny little game stuff on the internet. I don't know. Did you join for real right now? On God, yes. You wouldn't trust me to tell you about crime? I would, but you never tell me about crime. You don't tell me funny crime bedtime stories of past killers who did the things. So, watch a scary movie. Scary movies don't do that for me. I like scary movies. He's not Swedish. He's Swiss. He's from Switzerland. Okay. He's reportedly Swedish. I did tell you about crime. No, you don't tell me about crimes. You don't tell me about crimes, Cal. Well, I don't know anything about PewDiePie. I don't subscribe to PewDiePie. I tried watching one of his videos. I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't get into it. So, I'm sure PewDiePie is a lovely and talented individual, but not for me. That's true. You did tell me the train story. I don't remember it though. Can't remember the arguer. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did tell me about the stab garden. That was a nightmare. I finally finished eating my food. Now I can take my medications and proceed to let it take effects. So I can get loopy and dopey. But I have to take my anti-anxiety medication. Now, unfortunately, it has the rather unfortunate side effect of making me feel a little bit dopey. I took my friends to the... Oh man, that sounds terrible. Drugs. Yes, they are my necessary medications. The DEA does for drugs. No, it doesn't. I take medication as prescribed by my doctor. I only joke to say that they are drugs because technically they are drugs. They're pharmaceutical drugs. You know. While I am a big advocate for natural home remedies, I also am an advocate for taking necessary pharmaceuticals because essential oils ain't gonna help a bigger problem. All right. Coffee is a drug. Yes, it is. I also like caffeine. Caffeine is a drug. Oh, give me 1 second. Let me take my medication. Wah! I shouldn't have done that with seltzer. Oh, that was awful. Oh, that was god awful. Ugh. 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 Thankfully, my anti-anxiety medication is not that bad. Oh. Gamer traps are a drug? Yes. Camera subs is a drug because it has caffeine in it, unless you get the caffeine-free one, but it's still technically a drug. I'll just set my plate off to the side here. That's fine. That's fine. Get rid of the crumbs. I need to get a new game mat. My game mat is stained up from just sitting here working and eating, and the cats. Cause I be on my computer working as well. And it gets dirty here because I have lunch, sometimes dinner, on this mat while I'm doing work here. And sorry. They gave me a chewable. Ugh. Chewable vitamins. Disgust. I'm not a fan of gelatin. I got the gummy vitamins. I got gummy vitamins. Not a fan. I don't like gelatin, so not my favorite thing. Life is a drug. Yeah, life is a drug. So they're like, Sarah, you are fine. I'm glad that you made it. How are you doing today, Sarah? I hope you had a lovely weekend. So they still have. Do they still have you? They still have you hostage. Flintstone gummy vitamins. Nature-made gummy vitamins. It's a multivitamin. I have a multivitamin. But I don't like the taste of gelatin. So I like gummy bears, but I don't like the taste of gelatin. I found vegan gummy bears, which are delicious. They're made with agar, I believe. Agar, however you want to call it. Anyone tries to bite me, pills are another species. Listen, unless it's a chewable tablet, there's no way in hell I'm chewing a pill. Blech. I'd rather just shotgun it down with some water. Blech. Hi, Paper. How are you doing today? Has anyone liked eating paper when they were a kid? I did chew on paper when I was a kid. I like construction paper, the colorful kind. The colorful construction paper was my favorite to nom on. I never actually ate it though. I never swallowed. I always just chewed it and spat it out in the garbage can. I was a weird little kid there doing that. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, Paper. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for stopping by. No, but I did have a moment where I was gaslighting kindergarten eating grass and flowers. I didn't eat grass. I wasn't a grass and flower person when I growing up. Although on occasion I did eat honeysuckle flowers. They were delicious. The weird things. My thing was I was a glue sniffer. I was a glue sniffer as a kid. I would sniff those purple Elmer's glue sticks. Those things always smelled so good. They were either purple or blue. They were like super good smelling. Always. They always smelled so good, and I don't know why. I would never use it. I would never use it. I would always be like sniffing it because it smelled so good. My teachers would always get so mad at me and be like, "Why aren't you using the glue stick to make your projects?" I'm like, "But it smells good." I was a glue sniffer. Never ate glue. I never ate glue, but I sniffed it. The glue stick smelled good. See, thank you. You ate glue, Icy? I never ate glue. I couldn't do it. I did lick a glue stick once to try to taste it. It was awful. It smelled better than it tasted. So I would never eat glue. Does anyone just eat their skin as well? I had a terrible nail biting habit as a kid. Sometimes I still do when I'm highly anxious and I'll bite my nails. And sometimes I'll end up biting off some skin too. That shit hurts, but I have done that before, and it's the worst. It's not pleasant. It's definitely 100% a high anxiety thing, which is why I take anti-anxiety medication now. I think it's gonna make me dopey, but you know what? It's fine. It'll probably happen after the stream is over. However long it takes for it to dissolve in my body. But, auto-cannibalism be damned. Right? For those of you who follow me on Discord, I started playing a game on Discord called Remember Me. It is, it's an old game, but it's still a very fun little game. So if you follow me on Discord, you can always come and join me on my Discord streams. Well, am I going to do one today? Probably not. I have so much I gotta take care of between today and tomorrow. But sometime this week, I will continue playing Remember Me on Discord. On Discord. So if you follow the Discord, if you follow the Discord, if you're a member of my Discord, if you're a member of my Discord, that's something to look forward to. It's delicious. Delicious cannibal soup. Oh my. Ken Abel soup. You guys are just talking about some weird stuff. Desks at school taste good? Nah, that's too much. Oh, dude. The one thing I hated in school were the pencil chewers. You know, the people who will be like, I want to borrow your pencil, and then give it back covered in chew marks. Ugh. I was one of those kids for like a short while. I would chew on my pencil, but I would never I would chew on my pencil, but I would never loan it out because I'm like, I put my mouth on this. This is disgusting. I shouldn't have put my mouth on that because a lot of times it gets in my hands, it's on the floor, it's on the desk, all those germs. But when you're a kid, germs don't matter to you. You don't care. Never chew other people's pencils. Yeah, I had people who did that. I was like, blech, disgusting. I could never use the pencil. I just told them to keep it afterwards. I went through a lot of pencils. I chew my own. Yes, I do chew my own pencils. I would not loan out chewed pencils. I would always have like 4 or 5 pencils in my bag just to loan them out. So, whichever one I was using the most would be the one I would chew on. Same with pens. When I graduated to using pens, I would do the same thing. I would chew the cap and keep it. And I would never loan out a pen that was chewed on. But sometimes I get my pens back and they're chewed on. They were so gross. I'd be like, just keep it. I was like the most popular boy in my class with the boys in second. Well, I was never a popular kid in school. For the short time that I went to school, I was never a popular kid. I was always the loser. Because look at me. You had to hide this. So, I was always with hats and baggy clothes, so I was always a loser. You started a cult in primary school? I am sorry? Cal, I'm gonna want to know this story. Oh, excuse me. I, had a little bit of a burp happening. I tell you, it's that seltzer. That seltzer is gonna make me bleh, 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 burp a lot. And I can burp. I have the demon beast within me of burps. So if I burp, it's gonna be a deep one. I'd rather not do that on stream. It's so gross. I'd rather not do that on stream. I'm starting a cult in the Discord server. No! Please don't start a cult in my Discord server. I'd rather you didn't, thank you. Okay, burp leaked. No! I cover my mouth when I burp. I try to cover my mouth when I burp in front of other people. When I'm by myself, or when I'm by myself or with friends and I'm comfortable, I'm just like, just letting it loose, you know? Because I don't care. They're my friends. They've seen the most grossest parts of me. But, see, Cal can actually vouch because I'm so comfortable hanging out with them that I just let it rip. Put her towels. Yes, I. Exactly. I just put my entire intestinal tract in it. I do. It comes deep from the soul. I feel it from deep within. It's just like, oh, you know, it's like one of those burps that you feel come from your soul. I definitely. Cal can definitely vouch for that. Yes. Okay. But I'm gonna try not to do it on stream if I can help it. You gotta go, I see. Okay, you go do what you gotta do. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you can stop by again a little later. If not, that'd be great. It's fine. That'd be great. That'll be alright. It's fine. My one brain cell is too exhausted to think of words right now. She puts her whole KFC into that burp. I can't. Paper, I can't. I can't. Paper, what the fuck? read that with my O2. Cal, no! Cussy. Oh no, I can't with y'all. Y'all are gonna have me have an whole asthma. You're gonna have me have an asthmatic episode, y'all. I can't. I need a minute to breathe. I can't. I can't. I gotta go grab my inhaler. Give me a second, you guys. I can't. I can't with y'all. I left my inhaler in my purse. I gotta go get it. Oh, I forgot it. I ended up having to bring my whole purse over because I can't with y'all. Hold on, I need to find my inhaler. I have way too much stuff in my purse, y'all. Here it is. I can't. I can't. Okay. Yeet! The purse will stay on my back for now. Oh, shit. You guys are gonna kill me one day and make me laugh as hard as this. Jesus Christ, what is happening in here? Oh, God. Oh, no. Rowan, they renamed you. Oh, no. You guys, I had to get my inhaler, y'all. You guys are gonna kill me one day. Happy Halloween. It's March! You have to wait till at least April to start celebrating Halloween, dude. Come on. You gotta wait at least until this winter is over. I'm in case. You guys are gonna kill me, I swear to God. I'm keeping my inhaler handy from now on anytime I do a stream like this. It's October 2nd, 2022. No, it is not. As of this stream, it is March 6th, 2023. Okay. I can't with y'all. You need to stop. Y'all need to stop. You're like literally kill me. I literally had to find my inhaler because I was not able to breathe. Death by laugh, the best way to die. I am inclined to disagree, Sarah. I am inclined to disagree. That inability to catch air is absolutely panic-inducing. March the 6th with you. Nah. You gotta give me a second, I gotta catch my breath. You guys made me laugh way too hard. I had to catch my breath. Actually, Tyrion Lannister has been quoted to say it's the best way to die. No. I beg to disagree. I beg to differ, rather. Okay, now that I'm not dying anymore. Being congested and having asthma is the worst thing ever. Anyhow. Okay. You never watched that show, 1,000 Ways to Die? I love that show, 1,000 Ways to Die. That show was so fun to watch. Sadly, due to YouTube's heels, I'm not like, yeah, don't do that thing. KSC's going to the book. I'm telling y'all, you gotta make, y'all, I'm counting on y'all to make a list of all the weird, out-of-pocket, and absolute laughter-inducing stuff so that one day, when it's time for me to retire, we can look back on all the silly goofiness of it. I know! No, Paperface, no! No. No. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to die. There's no one home. If I pass out because of asthma, I will die. I'm not about to do that. I'm not gonna retire. I'm gonna be arrested. No, I'm not gonna be arrested. I'm gonna either retire, or I'm gonna be captured and used in government experiments. One of the two is gonna happen. I won't be arrested. I'm too good. I don't do anything that breaks the law. I am a good noodle. I am a good noodle. Okay, found Cambodia with 3 of a funny leaf powder. No, I'm not doing the funny leaf powder. I would never. In Cambodia, of all places. Why Cambodia? Wasn't it Cuba that has the funny leaf powder? I wouldn't do it, though. Never. Don't do drugs! Don't do drugs. Don't do those kind of drugs. Those would absolutely ruin your life. Don't do it to you. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to you. Don't do it to you! Kay was found in Malaysia accusing of trying to sell drugs. Oh no! Never! You guys! You guys, I can't. This is all just a joke. None of this is serious. You're gonna get me in trouble with YouTube. Whatever case is, my opinion is opposite. Alright, well, I'm not even gonna try to test that. I was gonna say something mean about myself, but I don't want to do that. I like cheese. I like cheese too. Cheese is delicious. I know I'm off to find out if... Oh. Well, you go have fun with your books, Cal. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Oh, and let me know about tomorrow. About tomorrow. Tonight? Tomorrow? For the funny little streaming thingy. Let me know. Let me know. I was gonna ask you about it before I started stream, but I didn't have the time. Yeah. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Yes. Okay. Awesome. So tomorrow at 9 p.m. AEST, or in my time, it's 5 a.m. EST. We are gonna be doing. Not a stripper. No, we're not doing a stripper. We are doing. He just works at a hospital. Whatever. We're gonna be doing a stream to collab together tomorrow. It's gonna be exciting. So it'll be 9 p.m. AEST, and it'll be 5 a.m. EST here on my little side of the world. We're gonna be going. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the funny little thing where we stream together in a collaboration. We were playing Sucker for Love. We ended up playing Sucker for Love. What was it? Valentine's Day? I believe we did Valentine's Day, and since it's been a while, I figure, well, why not do it again? Do a part 2. It was so fun. It was fun and goofy on Twitch, on Cal's. I will actually wait. Let me. On Twitch, on Calvin Frosthill's Twitch. It'll be twitch.tv/CalvinFrosthill. You guys, it'll be so much fun. So much fun. I made myself a new little icon to stick there, new little reactive icon. So, you see me in a tiny little chibi form. It's a super adorable. There it is. Yes, guys. I'm going to pin this so that way you guys give him a follow. I'm pinning it. There you go. Give him a follow. Give Cal some love, you guys. That's my bestie right there. He comes to my streams all the time, and I rarely get to cut to him because he rarely streams much anymore. Yes, depending on what time zone you are in, yes. So it'll be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As of right now, it is 10:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it'll be sometime tonight, tomorrow. I don't have Discord and Twitch. I don't think you have to be... Do you have to be a member of Twitch in order to... Is it tomorrow by any chance? I think so. I mean, technically, yes. Tomorrow? Yes. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. AEST. For me, it'll be 5 a.m. EST. Because time zones are funny. It's like a 14-hour difference. So, yes. I believe I believe for you, Wasabi, it'll be tomorrow. For my lovely Australian friends, it'll be tomorrow. And 9 or today. What time is it in Australia? I have no idea. I can just ask Google. Google! Hey Google! What time is it in Australia? I can just ask Google. Oh, so Google! I was monitoring my stream. I was monitoring my stream on my phone just to make sure everything ran smoothly. Hey Google! What time is it in Australia right now?
Australia has multiple time zones. Right now, the time in these zones is between 10:57 p.m. and 3:57 a.m. on Tuesday. The time in Canberra is
I don't need all that. I don't need all that. Thank you. So, yeah, there you go. That's 36 time zones. Have to be more specific. I don't know. But thank you, Google. You still... No, fuck off, Google. Fuck off, Google. No. I have to be more specific. I don't want to be more specific. Just like in the United States of America, we have different time zones. So Australia also has different time zones. So it'd be very, very, very difficult to specifically just point it out. Just stoop it right there, you know. I don't want to do all that. I'm just gonna say it's late. It's sometime in the morning. So yeah, that same day. Don't worry, I will post in the Discord and on Twitter. For those of you who do follow me on Discord and Twitter, I will make sure that you guys know. I'll make sure you guys know. Don't even ask the states that are still using daylight savings. Right! I think after this last switch into daylight savings that's happening this month, we're gonna be stopping it. It's gonna be one last switch, and then it's no longer gonna be a switching daylight savings thing. That's what I heard. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. But I hate... Oh, excuse me, I hate... Oh no. Please don't tell me I have the hiccups. Those are the worst. Okay. I think I got rid of the hiccups. The last thing I needed was hiccups on stream. That'll be the worst. What? I didn't die. I just had to hold my breath for a few minutes to get rid of a few moments, not minutes. Moments. To get rid of some hiccups, because I have the strongest kind of hiccups. They just come out in bursts, and they're loud and squeaky, and they hurt. I hate getting hiccups. They hurt my chest. So I just don't do the thing. I don't have a clone! You can't clone me. My genetics are not stable enough. My DNA is not my DNA is not stable enough. My DNA is not stable enough for me to be cloned. That's one of the things I like about my genetic anomalousness self. I am unable to be cloned because my DNA is not stable enough to support a clone. It's not stable enough. My DNA, my lovely Dinah is not stable enough. My Dinah. DNA, my Dinah. It's not stable enough to be cloned. So I can get cloned. Trust me, we tried. We tried to clone me. It didn't work. Remember, Creator created a whole bunch of, like, different versions of me in order to see if we were viable. To see if we were viable for creation. I was the only one that survived. All of my, I guess, genetic brothers and sisters did not make it. I am the only one of my kind that survived. Why? I don't know. Sheer willpower? I don't know. 8 views a record? No, I've had more views than that. I've definitely had more views than that. Today's just a very chill day. I'm just being a goofy, silly goober right now. It's a very chill Monday. And whilst I have things to do today, I'm not putting myself on a time limit. When I start getting a little too tired, then I'll probably log off for the day. But you know, I'm having a nice little chill moment. You're like the Aliens hybrid Ridley clone. Ugh. Oh god, I remember that. That was disgusting. That's disgusting. That clone was absolutely foul in Alien Resurrection. Blah. Gross looking thing. I did not like. I did not like it. I mean, either way. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but I completely had a brain fart. So I did the thing. Give a cat pics. I can definitely post cat pics. I can post cat pics to the Discord later. I can do that. Scare. I've never seen Alien Resurrection. There's only 2 aliens. I didn't die. I had a brain fart. I was trying to process. I was trying to give myself a moment to process my thoughts, because you know you have those moments where your thoughts are running a million miles a second. You can't pick one to talk about. That's this KMK5 taking over. No. No clones, no dying. I'm just brain go burr, okay? The title of this stream was accurate to how I'm feeling today, okay? I had predicted my own self in the future. My brain is going burr right now, and I'm just trying to function. I'm tired. I just woke up not that long ago. Come on, guys, give me a break. I'm serious, I'm trying to think about what I was talking about. Oh yeah. So I did the thing, which might be a little controversial, but a little controversial considering so much shit that's been going into this discussion of it lately. I played the funny little wizard game. My friend had it on their Xbox, and I was like, you know what? Let's see what all the hype, craze, and bullshit is about. And I did. And I played the funny wizard game. And you know what? It's not that bad. It's actually a well-written game. It's a well-written game. I don't know, I understand why people give it all the hate because of JKR, but you know what? The game was fun. Okay, Wasabi, I will admit this, and I will admit this publicly. I don't care if I get shit for it. The game was fun. The game was absolute. I am into it. It was a big game. I played for like 6 hours. The first time I played it, because I've been playing it for a couple of weeks now, because my friend has it, so anytime I go over to their place, because I don't have a console, I play it on their console. I play for hours. I will play for hours. The first time I played for 16 hours, you know how far I got into the game progression? 9%. 9%! This is a big game. I played for 9 hours the other day when I went to go visit my friend and help them with stuff the other day. I only got up to maybe 15%. This is a big game. There is and I'm doing side quests as well. There is a lot to do in that game. It is so fun. It is a fun game. Okay? It deserves the positive reviews it gets. It's a fun game. Alright? It's a fun game. I will say that right now. Alright? Barring all the drama that comes with the game because of JKR and all that bullshit, it's a fun game. It is. If you want to play it just as a game and not with all the drama, you know, live out your childhood fantasy of being a magical person in a funny little wizard world, you know, go for it. Fine. I advocate playing the game for playing the game's sake. Alright? But not for all the drama that comes with it. Because honestly, people can't enjoy anything anymore. Did you use the funny green spell? I have not gotten there yet. You can learn the unforgivable curses. And you know what? I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't got there. I'm only like 16% into the game. Like, I think 16, 17% into the game. It's a very big game. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. That's a lot going on in that game. And I'm excited to play it simply because I like the world. Okay? Yeah, the author of this, the author is an absolute dumpster, you know, deserves to be unalived in a dumpster fire, but you know what? The world that she created is massive, and the fans just add all to it. And that it makes it even more amazing. Because I'll be honest, I do like the Funny Wizard fandom. The fandom itself is not terrible, because from my own experience in the fandom, there have been some of the kindest and most inclusive and accepting people I have ever met in that fandom. I have yet to meet a person that likes the Funny Wizard's books and be like an asshole. It's very rare. I know there are out there people who are just like that out there, because that's people like that everywhere. But it's absolutely not terrible. The fandom itself is not terrible. Alright? I've met some amazing people through the fandom. Some people who I'm happy to call friends, who are very open-minded, very accepting people. It's just unfortunate that a community that was built around this one little funny book, little funny book series, is a terrible person. It's so unfortunate. It really is. But the community built around it, the fandoms, it's amazing. What house did I get? I got the Hoofle-Poofles. I am a Hoofle-Poofle. So, I am a Hoofle-Poofle. Through and through. So, I got the Hoofle-Poofle house, and I love it. The common room design is... I'm in love with the common room design of Hufflepuff. I won't... Wait till exactly! See, that was my thinking. Like, you can't bitch about JKR and Harry Potter without taking into account there are a whole shit ton other more problematic writers. And nobody says anything about them. Alright? H.P. Lovecraft was an outspoken racist. You know? Lewis Carroll, the writer of Alice in Wonderland, was kind of a pedophile. He liked taking pictures of girls and revealing clothing. He was kind of a pedo. Nobody says anything about that. I think there was a controversy with Dr. Seuss as well. Years ago, I don't remember. But, you know, no one says anything about that. Yes, exactly. No one reacts when the Lovecraftian kind of game comes out, you know. When you have, like, Alice in Wonderland-esque movies come out, no one cries about how... about that, but you take the Funny Wizard book that other people seem to enjoy, and like, don't crucify the content, crucify the creator, alright? Because a lot of people have including myself, have a lot of great childhood and nostalgic memories with this kind of content, okay? You know, a lot of people have great memories of the content. And unless it's being used to actually agitate hate, it's harmless. Yeah, I don't agree with J.K. Rowling in any respect of what she has to say. I do not wish to support her monetarily if I could help it, but gosh darn it, the fandom makes me happy. The books are nostalgic to me, and every single Harry Potter game that has come out, I have a mobile game of Harry Potter that's not associated with J.K. Rowling, but it's still a part of that same company, and it's like such a fun little game, you know? And the way they build the world and add to things and add to the lore, it's amazing, okay? Yeah, separate the art from the artist, exactly. Because you can have someone write about love and sing about love and peace, but you know, have completely different views of the world, you know? Every person is entitled to having their own opinions about the world, and that's fine. Like I said, J.K. Rowling can have her opinions. I disagree with it wholeheartedly, and I think it's harmful. But she's entitled to think that way. That's the beauty of having free will. You can entitled to think that way. Good for you. But it's not good for other people, you know? It really put a stain on an otherwise wonderful story that a lot of people enjoyed from like a very young age, you know? Well, I just don't like the hypocrisy of it all. Like, you're gonna complain about a game when there's bigger problems in the world. Can I draw you in a different outfit? Of course! I love dressing up. So you could absolutely dress me up in a different outfit. You're more than welcome to do so. Paper. You're more than welcome to draw me in any outfit that you think is adorable, cute, or really cool. I'm into it. I like this sweater! I wear it every day because it's comfortable. It's a comfort thing. But I do change clothes every day. I promise you. Live, love, Aerosmith. Aerosmith is pretty cool. I follow an artist on my private Twibbers. So I have a separate Twitter for my own personal shit posting when I don't want to be, Kate did not this. I can just be myself. And there's an artist I follow. I love her art, and right now she's doing like Aerosmith fan art, self-insert kind of stuff, and then I'm enjoying it. I love her art. I would love to commission her to get art one day. Because I just love her art style. I also feel bad for the studio as well. Yeah! Like, people are attacking the studios that made the game too. Like, they were paid to do this. You know? They are paid to do this. They're paid to do this. And it's not fair to them that they get all the shit as well for doing a job, For doing their job. It's like when you're in a hospital and you yell at the nurses for doing their job because you feel them annoying. Like, they're just doing their job, Or like a waitress who comes to your table and asking how you're doing, if you need anything extra, and you're just yelling at her because you find her annoying. Like, they're just doing their job, okay? They're just doing their job. They don't deserve all that. They deserve to get paid and notarized and everything like that, just like any other company that works on games. Like I said, no one cries about Lovecraft. No one cries about Alice in Wonderland. And I'm a fan of Alice in Wonderland too. I love the books. The books are fun for me. Separate the art from the artist, okay? If you want to buy the game because you want to play it and have fun, go for it. If you don't want to do it because you don't want to support JKR in any kind of way, then don't buy the game. It's simple as that. Don't condemn people for doing things that they enjoy, okay? The world is full of crap and crybabies, I'd rather just enjoy. Life is too short to not enjoy things. I'm so tired of all the people trying to ruin the things that I like, and the things that people enjoy, because your feelings were hurt. Like, instead of going after this game, why don't you actually help out your trans communities? Okay, there are so many organizations that help out trans people. Why don't you support them instead of crying about a video game, huh? Why don't you actually help people that help people, Go to youth centers. Donate to the Trevor Project. Do something other than bitch and complain. Okay? Because all you're doing is that. Bitching and complaining. You're not doing anything to be proactive. Alright? So stop. Y'all, I know this is probably gonna get me hate. And I'm okay with that. And I want to say right now, as a queer, non-binary individual, I'm a big supporter of the trans community and of LGBT, but at the same time, I'm also a person that likes to use common sense and logic to the best of my ability, and I am someone who also is able to change my opinion when I am either wrong or things change. That's how people do. Opinions can change, thoughts, feelings, and things can change. But at the end of the day, let people enjoy stuff. Alright? It's a game. At the end of the day, it's a game. In a few months, even now it's been faded. I haven't heard much about the game lately. Popular games are going to do what popular games do. They're going to be cool for maybe a month or two, and then they're going to fade into obscurity. Okay? You guys putting those of, not you guys specifically, but, people who complain about the game and stuff like that, they're just screaming into the wind. They're screaming into the wind. And it's so annoying. I enjoy sleep and food, then go for it. Life isn't too long. Exactly, life isn't too long. Why spend it crapping on other people's likes, alright? It's a game, it's not hurting anybody, okay? Worry about the things that should matter, alright? You want to support the trans community instead of complaining about a game, why don't you actually donate to the Trevor Project? Why don't you actually, go to local shelters and organizations that protect gay and trans youth and help them out? Alright? Because around the time the game came out, there was a young trans woman that got killed. A young lady that didn't get the chance to live her life in her own truth. And that is a fucking tragedy, okay? That's a tragedy. But you hear about her for 5 minutes, and then you hear about this game for 3 months. Priorities are messed up here. Alright? Don't cry about the small things that will fade into obscurity within a month or two. Worry about the bigger problem that's been going on much longer. Alright? And I know this is not a particularly popular hot take for a lot of people, because they're going to be like, oh, well, you didn't have to say it like that. I do. Because a lot of people seem to forget that, people like to enjoy things. Just because you don't like something or you don't want to support something doesn't mean you should take that right away from somebody else. Alright? That's the beauty of human free will. We're all allowed to make our choices based on our own opinion and feelings and thoughts and logic. Alright? Sorry, I didn't mean to get ranty, but this is something that's been heavy on my noggin for like a minute. Just like, I'm so tired of seeing the drama about the Hogwarts game. Like, just drop it already. It's annoying. And then you got those really toxic people who go into people's streams and tell streamers to kill themselves in some awful, horrific things because they're just being trolls that are boycotting the game. And that's not okay. That's not okay. We're people too. VTubers are just people. Alright? A lot of times, especially if they're a part of an agency, they don't really have much of a say in what games to play. It's either by popular demand or because it's part of their contract to play certain games. As per their agency, From what I understand. Okay? And then some people just want to play it because they want to play it. Because it's popular demand and they just want to make sure their viewers are happy. Like, it's so many, people are shitty, dude. Like, you guys, people are shitty. Who is she? The artist specifically is called Mossy Pixie, I believe. She's lovely. I'll probably end up retweeting some of her stuff if I on Twitter later. True advice. It's not so much advice. It's just that I'm actively complaining because it's just like I've been seeing it for so long now on Twitter. People and I feel so terrible for these streamers that are just doing what they want to do to make themselves and their communities happy. And they're getting like attacked. This is one of the reasons why I'm so afraid to stream on Twitch, because I'm so afraid to stream because I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of getting hate rated. It's so scary. I'm a fragile little being. I will be upset and I will cry. You guys already know I'm actually very sensitive and squishy and soft. And seeing that happen is horrible. It's awful. It's awful. I wouldn't wish that on anybody just trying to make content, Unless they were being an outspoken bigot at the same time. They don't really deserve that kind of hate, Playing a game is not equal being a bigot, I make it Binding of Isaac. Ooh, it's on the Switch. Oh, is it coming out? Is it coming out or is it already out? Because I haven't looked at my Switch in a couple of days. I have not been keeping up to date with all the cool stuff coming out. Because I like Binding of Isaac. I think I'm gonna see if I can try to get the game, one of the Binding of Isaac games, and see if I can play it for you guys. I don't know if I can. I don't know if it'll work. I would love to be able to play it though. I love this kind of dungeon crawling games. Like that's why I love Legend of Zelda so much. It's nice. It can be a nice little dungeon crawler. They turned a nice little dungeon crawler into like a whole open world thing now that I'm in love. You need to get Afterbirth and then you can get... Yes! Is it Afterbirth? Okay, I gotta remember that. Because I know that the Rebirth is also out too. So, I'll think about getting Rebirth, but if the new DLC is on Afterbirth, then I will probably end up getting that instead. What is Willow Project? I don't know. What is that? What is the Willow Project? Ow! Ow! How did that happen? Ow! I had a tiny sliver of nail just get caught on my mat. And it pulled. Ah! That hurt! Oh. This is what happens when I break a nail. Ow. That hurt. Real Isaacs has used the Stormhawk Brimstone energy. Yikes. Kay's dying again. Today's the day where everything is beating me up, okay? Rebirth, meh. Okay, then I'll get Afterbirth, that's fine. I mean, I was gonna get one of them. I was gonna get the latest game, to be honest. So, whenever what came up as the latest game, I was just gonna buy it. When I can. Right now, I'm being a little more frugal. Because, I'm not working as much as I would like to. Because of everything that's been going on, so. Yeah. So many games I want to play for you guys. I'm gonna probably go on Steam later and just peruse games. I have Steam, itch.io. What other ones? Epic. I do have Epic Game Store. Forgot about that. Game Jolt. I'm just gonna look through all that and see if I can find more games to play. Because after the Boogeyman, I do have a couple other games that we can try to play. But and Nintendo, you have to get Afterbirth so you can get the return. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it anyway. I've been meaning to get another game to play. GOG. Right, GOG. Actually, I've never actually played any of the Binding of Isaac games. I only know about them from watching them on streams and on, you know, YouTube videos, but I've never played them myself. They look like fun. Ooh, what if I get Super Meat Boy? Super Meat Boy is a game I have played before. I'm gonna definitely play. I'm probably gonna get Super Meat Boy and play that game. Cause I have played it before. I have not beat the game. I have never beaten the game. Because, the amount of rage within my soul was not having it. Search up the Willow Project, and it's a project to drill oil and gas in Alaska. Oh, nice. That's terrible. I used to be a freak for Isaac on the Flash days, and it came out in 2014. Ooh. I never got to play it. I have a feeling I will very much like the game, because I do like dungeon crawler, this type of dungeon crawler kind of games, like that, so, I might get it. I might see. If I can make it work, I'll play it. If not, I'll have to wait until I get a better computer. The better computer fund slowly grows every day. Slowly grows every day. I wish I could afford to get a new computer, guys. You have no idea how much I want to just play some cool, awesome games for you guys. I have so many games in my I have different folders of different games I want to play for y'all, and I can't do it now, and I'm so sad. Also, Meat Boy was where it was at the 360. Man. I used to have an Xbox 360. I don't have it anymore. I used to play that a whole bunch. My favorite game to play, no matter how I was feeling, was Lollipop Chainsaw on the 360. I didn't care what other games I had. I had a bunch of games. I didn't care. That was the game I loved playing the most when I had an Xbox. Because it was just a silly, goofy game. I could play it over and over and not get bored. It was always so fun to play for me. And I know they're remaking it. And I'm hoping that it's still just as fun as the original was. I hope that they keep a lot of the original elements. So what if they change the music? Keep it in that same kind of 80s pop music. 80s, 90s pop music, please. That really old school pop music. Was it 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever it was. I want to be able to hear that again. Do a remake, I don't know. I know it was a licensing issue why they don't have it on a streaming services and stuff it's not streaming services, game services, like Steam and stuff. You would never be able to find Lollipop Chainsaw because of the music copyright stuff. But gosh, I hope the remake keeps it in that same vein. I'm gonna be so sad. If they don't. I'm gonna cry. That game was amazing. It was such an underrated game. It was so good. They gotta keep the naughty achievements. Yes, they do. Come on, that game was a mature game. That game was a mature game. They have to keep it that way. Don't water it down for the kids nowadays. They don't appreciate shit. The youth nowadays don't appreciate shit. They really don't. Everything has to be soft for the kids. Think about the children. Why is your kid playing a game rated 18 plus? Like, come on now. Come on now. I want my blood, gore, and naughty humor. Okay? I want the funny rainbows and the zombie decapitations and the skimpy cheerleader outfits. The iconic peak. It was so hard because she did cover herself. You had to like zoom in 360 like for a minute before you like outsped her by like a fraction of a second in order to catch that achievement. I heard about that achievement. I didn't believe it until I got it by testing it out, and I laughed so hard. And every time I replayed the game, I kept doing that achievement because it was just so funny. But she covers up and she's quick with it, so it was really hard to get that achievo. Unless you like have her jumping and then do that shot at the same time. That naughty achievement, that's specific, that's so funny. And then the costumes, come on! I worked hard to get the maid outfit for Juliet. It was so cute, it made me happy. It made me so happy, it was such a cute outfit. And then all the anime reference outfits because of Tara, was it Tara Strong? No, was it Tara Strong? No. It was Tara Strong who did her voice, right? I'm not bugging. It was Tara Strong that did her voice, right? Oh god. Cause I know she did other voices for anime too, and they did a lot of different anime references like was it Dead Man Wonderland and stuff like that. And I think was it High School D&D? It was also High School D&D. I don't remember. They did those references. They had the outfits, the character outfits. It was so good. I hope they keep that kind of. I hope they keep those kind of like little buyable Easter eggs and stuff too. I really do. Those were cute, and the maid outfit was adorable. I would buy it every time. It was adorable. Yeah, Tara Strong. I'm such a fan because her voice acting is amazing. She's so versatile. She has a great range, and her voice is so iconic. It's so it can be both unrecognizable and iconic at the same time. She's very talented. I'm gonna Google that because now it's gonna bug me if I don't remember. Yes, it was Tara Strong. Yes. I was right. It was Tara Strong. Dialogue was great. The dialogue in that game was also fun and great. I hope they don't change it. I genuinely hope they don't change the dialogue too much and keep it like timeless, because it was like both dated and timeless. It's like a both dated and timeless kind of like way of speaking, where it's like, yeah, they used the lingo of the time period, but at the same time it was just done in such a way that it could be seen as like cult classic-ish. Like if you watch like any of those movies from the 90s, those like quirky movies from the 90s, it would kind of like OMG, gross, so totally grody and stuff. Like, I can't believe it, you know, that sort of thing. Like if you watch Mean Girls, you know, it's dated but timeless, you know what I mean? It's like you understood them perfectly. That's how it was. It was great. It was so funny. I hope they don't update the I don't want them to update the vernacular. I want them to keep that kind of same dialogue range. I would be so upset if they changed it to be more modern-ish, and I'd be upset. I mean, unless they use the word yeet. Yeet is acceptable in any capacity, in any time and age. Alright? Yeet. That would be an acceptable word to add to their dictionary. It's like stereotypical views how Japanese American media. Yeah, it was all satire of many different things. You know, it was satirical, but it was also and it was stuff. It was like parodying everything. It was silly, goofy. Lollipop Chainsaw was just a silly, goofy game. A reimagine or a remaster. I wish it was a sequel. Shit, I don't know much about I think it's supposed to be like a remaster. I don't know if I don't think it's gonna be a remake. I think it's either gonna be a remake or a remaster. If it's a sequel, I would cry. I'd be like, really? Oh, I hope it keeps the same energy as the first game. But I mean, whether it's a remake, a remaster, or a sequel, I hope it just keeps the same energy, because that game is so fun. You can't be upset playing this game. You can be frustrated, absolutely. There's that baseball scene, that baseball game part of the second level pissed me off so much because I can never get all the shots right. But I enjoyed that game regardless. I couldn't be mad at the game. The gameplay is redonkulous, but it's fair. It's extremely fair. You F up, it's you that effed up, not the game. The gameplay of that game was so fair. So it was such a well-balanced game in that respect. It was super well-balanced. So I couldn't even be mad if I failed at a level in the game. The game wasn't designed to make you fail. 360 era as a whole was like that. AAA games were wild back then. They really were! Like, yo, people nowadays would be like, oh, this game was so good even though it had a few bugs. You rarely got bugs in the 360 games. They were all so well polished. Maybe they were not all masterpieces, we'll be honest. So they were not all masterpieces, but they were all well-rounded games. They were all fairly fair games to play, Like, skill... That was a time period where skill issue actually meant something. You know what I mean? Those games were amazing. I miss those games. Ugh. What I'd give my left tit just to have a 360 and some of my favorite Xbox games again. 360 games again. I would. Absolutely. Bro, I'm so hyped for Call of Duty 16 now, so I'm excited for No More Heroes. Right? Oh, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that make us sound like, those who lived through it sound like boomers, but honestly, it was a fun time. It was definitely toxic. Like, those Xbox, lobbies, woof, boy, those were the worst. I remember, especially the COD lobbies. What? I almost can never play online because it was just so toxic. Oh, just like you would know the amount of bigotry that would happen in those lobbies. Just so much anger, so much hate, so much rage for a game. It goes right back full circle. It comes full circle. It's all connected. It's all connected. It's all connected. It's just full circle. It just comes full circle. Gaming never changes. Too funny. It's too funny. I can't. I was too afraid of talking COD lobbies because I was still a squeaker and I could... Dude! I, as a fully grown adult at this point in time, kept being accused of being a 12-year-old boy in COD lobbies. I'm like, no, I am a female. I am a female. I am of the, was it XX chromosomes? Yes, the XX chromosomes. I am not a 12-year-old boy. I am a fully grown adult female. They're like, no, little man, you gotta go play with your friends. And I'm like, no, I'm an adult. Listen, I was never good at first-person shooters on consoles, okay? So yeah, I sucked at playing Call of Duty. But, come on! I wasn't a kid. I got kicked from so many lobbies because people kept thinking I was a child. I was like, I'm not a child! I am an adult! I can legally drink a beer. I can purchase 18 plus games legally. I am an adult. I pay bills. I suck too. I never got. Like I said, I found that I play better play first person shooters better with a mouse and keyboard than I do controller. I have friends that tell me, how can you not play on a controller? Because I'm not a big console player anymore. I used to play consoles all the time, but even then I was never that good. You know? But when I switched to PC and started playing with a mouse and keyboard, I was like, aha! I can do it. I can play these games. It's just the kind of controller I use. Yeah, it does matter. It was still fun. Especially when you played with your friends, it was still fun. I miss the friends I made playing over on console. I don't have any console friends anymore. I'm so sad. Lemon limey soda. Soda water. Not soda, but soda water. Seltzer. Ugh. It's spicy water. That's what I used to call seltzer water as a kid. Spicy water. I didn't like it because it tasted like, as a small wee baby, you know how your taste buds are more sensitive and weird and not as complex as adults. So it tasted spicy to me. It was also soda too. I wasn't a big soda drinker either as a kid. I always called it spicy water because it was too spicy. I like soda a little bit more, but even the carbonation was still too much for my little babby tongue. Hi, Bean! Oh my goodness, hello! Hello, pretty girl. What you doing? You want to say hi to the internet? Or do you want to knock over my figures and teddy bears? Or my headphone stand? Yes, please, knock it all over. Yes, that's a good girl. She's just trying. Oh, there she goes. You comfy? That's my dice bag, Missy. Okay, she's using my dice. She's using my D&D dice bag as a pillow. Hi, pretty girl. I can't. She rarely ever comes and plops over here. Hi, pretty girl. Did you want attention? Did you want attention? Is that what you wanted? She's curled up, you guys. It's so adorable. What's up? Oh, nope. That was it? That's all you wanted? Just a few moments of pets? Okay. She can't sit still. Unless she finds her absolute most comfiest comfort spot. My little Beans, she cannot sit still. Beans, what's wrong? You couldn't get comfy? Was it too much crap in the way? Where's the Pokeballs? Because you were laying on them. Oh, little Beans. My cats are funny. My cats are funny. Beans is she's finicky. Unlike Booby, who can pretty much lay anywhere and be absolutely okay. I mean, this is a cat that has laid full bodily on my arm and keyboard, and I'm like in the middle of work, and he just does not move because he's comfy right where he is. He has been seen laying sideways on precarious places and be perfectly fine. Beans, on the other hand, she's very finicky when it comes to her sleeping spots, unless it's something that she's already familiarly comfortable with. Like her own little bed or a particular chair. She's gonna like move around and stuff until she finds her comfy zone. And then, even then, that might not be a long sit. Beans, you sure you don't want to come back? I cleared the spot for you. Come. No, you're just gonna sit by the window? Get that sunlight? Alright. Get that nice warm sunlight. Yes. Oh, yes. So. But yeah, Beans is a very particular cat. She's funny like that. Sometimes one of her favorite spots there where she wants to be petted, but it's impossible to pet her in this particular spot because it's high up. Even I can't climb up there. She goes to our kitchen cabinets, and there's space between our ceiling and kitchen cabinets upstairs in the house. So she'll jump up to the cabinets from the refrigerator, and she'll just lay up there, and she'll be meowing to demand pets. And I'm like, Beans, I can't pet you from up there because it's too high. She'll lean over the edge and she'll just be like, pet me. And I'm like, you're so adorable, but I can't because you're way too high up, and I can't reach you. And she'll keep meowing and meowing until you at least pet her. So as soon as I touch her little paw that might be hanging off the side, if she doesn't move it, then she'll be calm. But then until then, she'll meow until she gets attention. And I'm like, Beans, I can't reach you. She understands very well when I speak, Booby, not so much. I think Booby's a little bit of a slow boy. He's a little slow on the upkeep. He understands, but it's like, you have to talk baby talk to him. Beans, I think she understands more complex conversation, because I'll talk to her, I'll be like, Beans, come here. And she'll look at me, and she'll either come by or be like, attitude-y, be like, no, I don't want to, Mom. You know? But she understands, right, Beans? She just looks, I wish you could see how she just looks at me, like, hi, Bean. Come. You wanna come? No? Come. You want Mimos? You want Mimos? You do, but not, oh, okay, you do, but over there. I can't reach you. Mimos means, like, affection, like petting, in Spanish. So, mimoso. Being mimoso means you're being affectionate, being cuddly. So, she doesn't want mimos. She doesn't want her pets. It's like baby talk saying pets. Mimos. You want me to pet you, but you're all the way over there. And she does this thing when she wants you to pet her. She'll rub her face a couple of times and then look at you. She's like, you want me to pet you, but you're all the way... Okay. I have to lean over just a bit to get to her. Hi, pretty girl. Oh, I thought you were saying Mima, like what Sheldon Cooper calls his their grandma. Oh, you're from Big Bang Theory. No, Mimo. It's like baby talk for saying pettings. Because mimoso, like, says affectionate or like stuff like that. So you want mimos, you want, like, affection, you want pets. It's baby talk, essentially. Okay, now her head is in my hand and I'm stuck. She dead weighted on my hand. Oh no. That rarely ever happens. This was a poor mistake, but I'm not regretting it at all. She's purring. Both my cats have quiet purrs. You feel it more than you hear it. Alright, pretty girl. Oh, she's looking at me with love. She's... Uppies? Basically, it's like saying uppies. You want pets? You want pets? You know, it's like, yeah, it's baby talk. I baby talk my cats because that's where they understand the most. Like, for Booby, if I tell him to go to his bed, because I make up a little space for him to sleep because he doesn't really share the bed with Beans. He's too big. If I tell him, you know, he wants to go to your bed or you want to go to your hammock, I tell him, you want to go sleepy? You want to take a nap? You want to take a nappy nap? And he'll look at me like, what? A nap? Or if I want to go lay down, I was like, you want to cuddle? You want to cuddle, puppy? He's like, cuddles? You know? He's a very simple boy. Same with Beans. But I think she understands more complex language because we talk to Booby and Beans very differently in the household. Even Creator will baby talk gives my little Booby boy because he's a special boy. Creator even can tell he's that my sweet Booby is a dumb boy. And Beans is very smart. Beans is a very smart girl. Like, they have such vast... Like, I always joke and say that Booby is a himbo. Because he's big and dumb, but cuddly and sweet. He's a big cat, too. Like, Beans is very small. I can hold her in one arm. Booby, I have to use 2 arms and the will of Atlas to carry him. He's a big chunk boy. It's not even that he's fat. He's fat. He's definitely a fat boy. He likes to eat, but he's just chunky. He's just a big cat. He's just a hefty chungus. You know? So he's not even like fat. He's just solid and big. And Beans is like petite and slim. You know, it's like a how do you say it? It's like comparing a football player to a ballerina, you know? He's a landmass. He's his own little landmass. He's a hefty boy. I need 2 arms to hold him because he's just big. You know, it's like holding a 2-year-old or 3-year-old. Just big boy. Beans, I can hold her in one arm, no problem. Sometimes I even let her ride my shoulder because she's not heavy. She's very small, slim, petite little thing. Yeah, like I said, football player, ballerina. Yes, pretty girl. She's just staring me down. She wants more pets. She's like right behind me. She wants more pets. Hi, aw, I love you too. Give me those little slow blinkies. you come to grace me with your presence? Oh. Please don't rub up against the mic. Thank you. Don't step on the keyboard, madam. Sassy little miss. Anyway. Anywho. Now that she's done being a sassy little missy. She'll come back. She always does. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna say something but completely forgot. Once again, my brain go burr. No. Oh no. D&D. Oh, my DM. My lovely, lonely dungeon master has finally created a new campaign for us in Dungeons and Dragons. You have no idea how long we waited for this. We ended up suspending our last game due to not a lot of our friends being able to come consistently. So we ended up suspending our last game, which was sad, you know, because we were all having way too much fun with it. But now the DM has announced that he's almost finished with a new campaign, and I'm like, friggin' finally! Like it's been 84 years. It's been 84 years. I mean, ready. I crocheted myself a new dice bag. It's super cute. My dice are ready. I got new dice. For Crimbo, and I'm excited because they're so pretty. They're like so pretty. I haven't even looked at them since I got them. I just put them in I just made a new dice bag for them and just put them in there, and that was it. You've been playing for 84 years? I've been waiting for 84 years. Waiting for a new campaign. Did I knot this? I did not knot this. My poor little halfling bard is gathering dust in a corner, waiting to play. I'm ready. Where's my pretty dice? Oh yeah, there it is. And they're like a clear dice with like a purplish tint. They have gold numbers, and inside they have like these blue, green, yellow, iridescent, flaky glitters in them, and I am in love. It's so pretty! It's simple, but it's so pretty. I thoroughly enjoy my new dice. The D20 gets me because it looks like all the glitter is just floating directly in the center, and it looks so pretty. Where's my D20? Oh, there it is. I will take a picture and show you guys later because it's so pretty. And then I got my normal dice, which are a blue and purple marbly swirl with gold numbers, and then a random D20s I've collected in my journeys in the world. Lost sets, replacements, borrowed that never got returned. Got a bunch of stuff in here, but I'm so happy. So happy to be able to play again. I miss playing as my bard. She's just a funny little she's just a funny little fella. She's just a funny little fella that gets on all sorts of mischief. But I love D&D. I'm such a nerd. You call me a nerd if you want. I love D&D. It's a fun game. Okay, a lot of people are like, "Oh, that game's for nerds. That game's for losers." That game is fun. Use your imagination. The people who don't find that game fun are just people who don't have an imagination. It's tons of fun. But I can't wait to get back into it again. I can't wait. I miss D&D. I truly do. It's such a fun game. So I'll let you know how that campaign goes when it finally happens. D&D like that thing from Stranger Things? Yes. Dungeons and Dragons. It's so much fun. It is a fun game. If you play with it really doesn't matter. You have to play. This is a game you have to play with your friends, because if you play with strangers, it's not fun. It's not as fun, you know? With your friends, you can be completely out of pocket, weird, silly, goofy, you know. Whew. Excuse me, I had a burp again. That seltzer water, man. That gets me right in the gut. That spicy water do be spicy. But yeah, it's just a fun game to play with your friends where you can just lose yourself in the world of imagination just for a little while. Like, I'm definitely the kind of person that if I'm gonna get really into something, I'm gonna, like, get into it, you know? Like, it's just fun. I was too busy playing the Wish version, Goblins and Goblins. Oh my. That's funny. That's very funny. But yeah, it's such a fun game. It's definitely a commitment though. You have to be committed to play that game. You gotta be able to meet up every week or however many days you play a session and stuff. So that's why the last campaign didn't work out, even though it was so much fun. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Can't wait. I get to revive my little halfling bard. Yes, I play as a tiny person that sings. I had a hard time trying to pick and choose a class for myself, and I was like, I want to play a bard. I can do that. I think the hardest part about the game for me is like literally just making the character sheet. Making the character sheet is just like the hardest part for me because it involves numbers, and you guys know I'm not great with numbers. No, I tried playing it once with friends. We didn't last long because we died in like an hour and never played it again. Oh no! That's some bad luck. But that's some bad luck for your first game to be like all insta deaths. Oh man, that's rough. But some games do be like that. You know, that's why it's like unless it's a character, it's really, you get attached to your characters once you make them because all the work you put into them. So seeing them die is like, oh, so soul crushing. It really is. I've had a few close calls with my character in my last campaign. Oh boy. She took some hits. She had some near misses. We're doing fine, then we entered this dungeons with a big ogre thing, so we all kept rolling terrible rolls. Yeah! Sometimes the dice just don't like you. I've had some terrible rolls. I had some terrible rolls in my day. I understand. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Oh. I didn't like that. I didn't like that feeling at all. Ugh. But yeah, no, sometimes the dice just don't like you and they'll give you all the worst rolls. I've had that happen to me on a couple occasions. Just rolling low, it's just the worst. Oh, I am so sorry that happened to your first game, though. Oh, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. That's so awful. It really can kill the experience of the game, too. That's why if you're gonna play... I would say if you try playing it again, you gotta try playing with some experienced players. They can teach you how to survive. That's what I did when I first learned how to play. Most of my friends already knew how to play Dungeons and Dragons. So... it was easier for the new people to kind of learn how to survive. It can be very complicated if you're not, if you don't pay attention and take notes. I find taking notes helps. Little shorthand notes as in this does this does that. Don't forget this. Because your character does grow and evolve the more you survive, the more combat you get you win. More any combat sequence you win, you do level up, and you do it's basically just playing an RPG but in real life on the table and in a board game form. It's not like it's like playing an RPG. It's like playing an RPG but in board game form. You do what you can to survive, and the dice is just the RNG. You know? The only thing is you can't revive. The only thing is you get one life, so you can't necessarily revive unless you want to make a new character. You know? So that's really all that it is. It's just RNG in tabletop form. An RPG in RNG tabletop form. It'd be doing that. I was thinking the only way I can digest that is like the Divinity Original Sin, lol. But I guess that's more casual experience than paper D&D. Yeah, it's like, how do I explain it? How can I explain? It's like taking if you took Dark Souls, right? And you made it into a board game. There you go. It's kind of like that. So it's way more fun and a lot more creative. So it's basically it's like any RPG game. It's like just in a tabletop form. You just don't have the computer to do the numbers for you. You just have to use the dice and your own numbers. D&D is the Dark Souls of D&D. I mean, I'm still fairly new at D&D. Well, not new. I'm still a novice, you know. I've only played a couple of campaigns, so I'm still fairly novice in D&D. But from what I understand, there are different storylines in the D&D universe, different like stuff that happens in the D&D world that you can base your homebrews or the pre-written stories off of. And because D&D has its own lore, Dungeons and Dragons has its own lores and stories and stuff that you can use to create your journey. Hi, Beans! Once again, you've returned and graced us with your presence. And okay, I don't know what you want from me, pretty girl. Are you hungry? You shouldn't be. I fed you before I started the stream. Or do you just want attention? She wants attention. I think that's what it is. I'll give you attention a little bit. I promise. But, yeah, it's basically just playing an RPG without a computer doing the numbers and math for you. You just gotta do it yourself. You know, your story's being narrated to you. It's kind of like, I don't know how many people remember Zork. Zork was a game that, it's a computer game, a very old computer game, that, I think you can still play it now, too. It's where instead of having graphics of a game, you were given the narrative. Like, it would be written down to be like, you have found yourself lost in the woods. You wander for a moment and come up to 3 paths. You know, and they'll give you an option to be like, take left. You write it instead of, they give you the description of everything around you and what you can see and what you can do. And then they give you the options of doing stuff like, take the left path, observe surroundings. You have to type that in. And type it in like those text adventures. Yeah, it's kind of like that, it's kind of that same vein, except it's just instead of it being a computer game, it's a board game, Just like Zork, instead of having a graphic game where you just walk through stuff, you're writing things down. It's kind of that same vein of it, I like those kind of games. I love Zork. If I can find the game, I'm definitely gonna play it on stream. Holy shit, I am going to do that. It's go north. Yes, go north. Talk to the poopy man. Go south. Enter door. Lock door. Run down hallway. It can be a very intense experience depending on how you play. And then I'm gonna find some of those Zork-esque type games, because there are some out there, like indie games, that have like minimal to no graphics, and you have to type it. Oh, I gotta go through my game list archive. Anytime I find cool games I find interesting that kind of run in that vein, whether they're indie games or mainstream games or whatever, I write them down and I put them in like what I call an archive, which is really just a notebook. I gotta find that game notebook of mine because I haven't written in it in a very long time. And I gotta see if I can find those games. Because I usually will make notes about certain games and I want to check it out. Ooh, I gotta find it. I gotta find my little notebook. My archive, excuse me. Being fancy with it. At least it's not a Rolodex. If it was a Rolodex, I'd be like so old. Yeah, Air Fallout had one of the Pip-Boy arcade games. Exactly, right? That's it. I love those kind of games. If I could find some of those games, oh, I'm playing them. We're playing them. It's gonna be fun. If I can, if I'm able to stream it, which I should be able to, I'm going to play them because that's an experience. And I can have you guys be interactive with it too. You guys can get me killed. You guys can make me survive. Whatever the case may be. It'd be fun. Oh my gosh, I gotta look up some of those games now. And I think that's what I'll do later. But for now, it's coming up to the 2-hour mark where I can either stay for a long time or go do stuff, but considering it's a nice day and I actually want to get things done early so I can go and take a nap for all the sleep I missed last night, I'm gonna go and do the thing. Tomorrow we're gonna have story time. We're gonna be reading Lily's Ghost by Laura Ruby. A goofy little kid story that I struggle reading through because the dialogue is so different from The Night Circus, which we spent a long time reading. So we'll end up probably doing one of this. So we'll probably end up reading that again. Did you ever do the make your own adventure books where you could make choices? Yeah! I loved those. I mean, it was tedious to always flip through the pages, but you know what? I enjoyed those books. They were so funny. They were so fun. You know, I ended up offing myself by making bad choices, but you know, it was still fun. Those were still fun books. But yeah, so tomorrow, story time. We're gonna have a nice, relaxing story time. I'm gonna try to struggle to read through the book, because like I said, after reading The Night Circus, which has such a different kind of written dialogue and written word, the writing was vastly different from Lily's Ghosts, which just has much simpler writing. So I'm like, last stream my beans, hi! Oh, okay. Do you want me to clear off the hammock? I'm sorry, I left my bag there like a hooper. I need you to, yes, I love you too. I need you to move, baby girl. Thank you. Ugh, take that off. Grab my hoodie. I left it on the hammock like a goober. She brought it to sleep. Lovely bean ASMR. The beans, yeah, rub it up against the mic because she don't care. What was I saying? Oh yeah, after reading Night Circus, the language in Lily's Ghost is much simpler, so I'm struggling to let my brain switch from that to that. So that last reading was kind of oof. I'll do better this time though. I'm gonna do better this time because it's not a bad book. It's a nice little read. It's a quirky little read. And I have other books that I want to read too. I am digging in my physical library to find a book, an actual proper book, not a digital book, to read. And I think I may have a couple of options that'll be fun to read. So we'll see. We will see. We shall see. But until then, remember, hug your friends, tell someone you love them, and be a force for good in the world, because goodness knows the world needs more goodness. I'm sorry for being all over the place today because goofy, silly me. Of course, I would forget to do. I forget to do things and end up doing things last minute. But yes, you guys have a wonderful, lovely, wonderful rest of the day. I love you all so very, very much, and I'll see you tomorrow for the story time. Take care, and yeah. I'll be seeing y'all. Bye.